Hey friends, Your Sincerely Gaming here, and we are going to do a little fly over Disney itself for Disney Friday. This is my new thing I'm going to do every single Friday, and I thought we'd start it out with something a little different and something that's not been done that much before. I recently just yesterday got this little flight sim game called FSX, Flight Simulator 10, and I wanted to see if we had much Disney in there itself. So I decided to fly from Orlando International, which is where I flew from and flew to on my previous holiday 2 weeks ago, it was actually over a month ago that I went. But I thought that I'd fly and see how far it is from the airport and see if Magic Kingdom's actually on this game. I was in this little glidey thing, as you can see. I'm not the greatest flyer on this game, I've only just got it, but here I am, kind of flying around, and there you can already see in the very, very far kind of left, it was Epcot itself. There's a bit of Orlando, and there is Orlando International. And a couple of cool things to point out here is they've actually got those two cross-like terminals on the front are the ones where if you ever go, when you get to the airport, you have to take a little bus, monorail, train kind of thing to either Terminal A or B or 1 or 2 or something, Alpha Omega, I don't know, Alpha Beta, who knows. But I think we went from the second one, B, and Gate 91. So it's cool that they've got that in the game. We were flying over here, this is all sped up, but we're following this big main road, which I believe is the main road that we took to Disney, probably, but I don't know roads, who knows. But yeah, we can kind of see that little white speck in front of us is Space Mountain, and we can see that a little bit later on because I'll do a zoom on this video. This is the first video I've ever done where I'm recording audio after the game footage itself as well. So here's us flying outside. We've got some big hotels by the looks of things, a lot of lakes, a lot of rivers, some big main road there, and we're also flying along this main road, which, yeah, I believe that's probably the one that we took, and I think it intersected with, I'm just going to make things up now, but I'm pretty sure it crossed the 192 at one point, which we might be able to see going horizontal to our flight plan. You can see Epcot there in the top left of the screen. You can just about see the ball, and there is Space Mountain in front of us. Maybe we can get glimpses of the castle, but here I decided to do a zoom in and you can actually see, this is really cool. I didn't even know you could do this, but there is the World Showcase itself. Obviously it's just a lot of buildings, but you can see the Epcot sphere, the Spaceship Earth ride there, and all of the buildings around, and Britain will probably be the most dull building on there, and I'm sure America will have a lovely building. Here's some hotels, no idea where they were, and this is what I've come to say is the Tower of Terror, because it's the only building on its own, and I know that it was near Epcot, and that doesn't seem too far away from Epcot. And then over here we had, I want to say it's the Grand Floridian. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And there is the Contemporary Resort as well, which the monorail goes through. There's Space Mountain, which is modelled awesomely on this game. And the Magic Kingdom itself. You can see there's not a lot of other buildings around there. I thought maybe to the left that was glimpses of Main Street, but I'm not entirely sure. So we decided to fly down a little bit and go west like the Pet Shop Boys or whoever it was sang that song, and then we could fly down Main Street itself and land in front of the castle. We did a little bit more of sightseeing, not a lot to see here, and we carried on flying. Down in front of us, when the camera decides, oh wait, there's more of the hotel. That's very cool, Josh, excellent filming. But yeah, down just in front of us we can see one of the Mickey golf resorts, and you can actually see the Mickey Mouse shaped bunkers, which are really cool, just there right at the bottom of the screen now. No idea if the others are meant to be anything Disney related. I am not great at golf, so that wasn't on my plans of things to do while I was at Disney. Maybe next year. Maybe I'll have to get really good at golf this year, but I highly doubt that's going to happen, because that takes a lot of time and a lot of walking and a lot of hitting things, and sure, hitting balls with a stick is great. I gotta be careful what I say there, let's not edit that out. But we came in close to the park, maybe that's another golf course below us right now. Imagine if you lived here, that'd be great. You get to see the fireworks every single day. I'm sure that wouldn't get annoying, no matter how late or loud it is. I could watch them all the time. So we decided to put time back to its normal speed and fly over this river at these great frames per second of 3 and fly along to Space Mountain, one of the best rides that I went on there. If you've not been on it, basically it's a roller coaster which is a 3-seater sitting one in front of the other, and it's basically a toboggan, and it's one of those rides where it's pitch black. You can see stars scattered around the outside of the building, but it's one of those where you think, if I let go of this little bar in front of me and stick my hand out the very slightest, you're going to lose your hand, because that's how close it seems, but I'm sure it's much safer than that. There's the castle in front of us as well. There's not as many trees, I don't think, in the real Magic Kingdom Park. But as we got up to Space Mountain, we decided to take a left and try and fly and find what we thought was Main Street. And this is where everything went wrong. So we were flying over towards the river, towards the entrance, because this is cool. When you stay at a Disney resort and you get the bus in, you actually get taken straight to the entrance of the park. Whereas if you drive in, you have to park on the other side of the lake and either take a boat or the monorail to get to the park. Here I got a little bit lost, so I was just desperately driving around trying to find the castle. I had no idea where I was going. Obviously I'm probably somewhere in Frontierland or Adventureland right now on the west of the park. But there was the castle, and yeah, from here I'm probably in the Crystal Palace restaurant cafe thing, where you can go and eat with characters. We didn't do that. I believe it's mainly the Winnie the Pooh characters, but I might be wrong. But here I finally found the castle, and we got this awesome view. Right now this would be a perfect spot for wishes or celebrate the magic, although we are a little bit off to one side. But let me know what you thought of this video. It's very short. Well, actually it's 7 minutes. It's quite short though. But I thought it was cool that they've actually put these things in the game, and you can kind of get a feeling for what it's going to be like when you go there. Let me know what you think though, and I might do a landing at Epcot and try and find Animal Kingdom or any of the other. Blizzard Beach would be really cool to see with a giant slide. But I decided to zoom out. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and don't you go change.